Good morning, students. Let us continue our discussion on the topic engineering graphics, wherein we were studying about the cycloid, and we have already done how to trace the locus of point P when point P is at the bottom of the circle and point P is at the top of circle. Today we will see another case when the point P is towards the left of the circle. So the question goes like this. Draw a cycloid for a circular plane 70 mm in diameter which rolls on an horizontal surface for one complete revolution. Again, the revolution is one. Assume that the point P is at extreme left on the circumference of the circle. So the only difference is the location of point P. Okay, let us continue with the construction part. So first we will make a circle of 70 mm diameter, that is the radius 35. Then we have to divide this circle into 8 equal parts. Then using protractor, we need to mark 45 degrees on both sides. So 45 is here. Then after drawing the circle, we need to make a line on which, or let us say an horizontal floor on which this circle will rotate. So as per the question given, it is rotating for one complete revolution. That means a circumference of the circle, the value which can be calculated by the formula 2 pi r. So here r is 35. So 2 pi r comes out to be as 219.8. So we will make a line of 219.8. Then we need to divide this line into same number of equal parts as that of the circle. So as we have divided circle into 8 parts, we will divide this line also into 8 equal parts. For that, you just keep the scale on this and take any angle, let us say approximately 30 degrees, and make one line of any length. And then on this line, you have to mark 8 equidistance points. Now the distance is up to you, whatever distance you want to take. If you want to take 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and so on. But it should be equidistance point. So let us say I'm taking 2 centimeters. So first marking I will be doing on 2, then it will be on 4, then 6, then 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So this comes to be the 8 parts. Now what you need to do is you need to join this last part of your division to the last point of your circumference. So last point connected to the last point. Then just by moving the scale parallel, make the lines. For example, this we have to make parallel to this point and then draw a line. Then moving it to the next point. The scale should be parallel. So till this part, it is a common step in any problem of cycloid. First, you need to draw the circle of the given dimensions. Then you have to divide the circle into 8 equal parts. Then make a line for one complete revolution. If it is given in the question something else, so you have to make it like that. And then divide that line also into same number of equal parts as that of the circle. Now comes the major part, or the part of naming. So in question it is given that point P is to the extreme left of the circle. So this will become point P now. Then When this circle is rolling clockwise direction, the next point of P will be this. Hence, this will be termed as point number 1 and so on. So this will be point 2, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, or it is P unit. Then we will give the numbers to this horizontal division also. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, after doing this part, we need to draw vertical lines from all these divisions which we got from the horizontal line. So drawing vertical lines from all these divisions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drawing horizontal lines from all the divisions of the circle. Now we have to make horizontal lines from all the points on the circle. So after making the horizontal and vertical lines from all the points on the circle and on the circumference line, we now need to give the names to the centers. So let us say this is center C of the circle. Then the projector of one intersects the center line at this particular point. So this will be named as C1. Similarly, this will be termed as C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, and finally, now comes the important part, making the arcs or tracing the path of point P on the circumference of the circle. So for that, I have already given you a hint. Then when P tries to move up, we will make the cuts or we will make the arcs on the left hand side. Whereas when the P try to move down, we will make arcs on the right hand side. So following that, so first we will keep at C1, compass at C1 and radius same as 35. We'll do the marking on left hand side now because P is starting moving upwards. In initial case, till point number 2, it will start moving upwards. So the marking will be on the left hand side. So for 1, the projector is this. This is a projector of 1. So we'll have to make a marking or an arc on projector 1 itself. So this is the cutting or arc. Then you have to shift the center to C2. Center will be shift to C2. And then we have to cut an arc on projector of 2. So projector of 2 is this one, like this. Then shifting the center to C3. And now if you observe, after point 2, the point P will come downside. It will try to travel towards downside. So as it is moving towards downside, we will mark or do the arc cutting on the right hand side. So for C3, The projector of 3 is this one. So we will cut on the right hand side. So cutting will be made or arc will be made here at this particular point on the right hand side. Then shifting our center to C4. The projector of 4 is this one. Again making an arc on the right hand side because it will try to move down only. Then next shifting the center to C5 and the projector of 5 is this one. So we have to make an arc like this. Then shifting the center to 6. Projector of 6 is this one, the line at the bottom. So again, if your construction is okay, then this arc will be the tangent to this line. Then shifting the center to 7. Now if you observe, after point 6, point P will again try to move up. After point P reach this point, it will again try to move up. And whenever it tries to move up, we make the cutting on the left hand side, not on the right hand side. So on 7, keeping the center at C7 and making an arc on projector of 7 but on the left hand side. We don't have to mark on right hand side. यहाँ नहीं करना है. We don't have to mark it here on right hand side. We have to mark it here on the left hand side because it is trying to move up. So this is the marking on projector 7. Then next is shifting it to projector 8 and again cutting it on the left side only because P is moving up. So projector for 8 is this one. So we'll make a cut at this particular location. Now we will give the names to all these points. So this is point P1, then this is point P2, P3. So this is P4. Then we have this P5, P6, P7, and P8. So finally what we need to do is we need to join all these points by means of a smooth curve. Curve should be passing through all the points. So this completes the construction of a cycloid when point P is towards the left of the circle on the circumference. Now the question, generally they ask the question, name the curve which we have drawn. So for that, as it is a path traced by the point P on the circumference of the circle which is rolling without slipping, the curve traced will be cycloid. So we'll name the term as cycloid. Then giving the dimensions to complete the question in all respects. So with this, we have completed the question in which it was asked to trace the locus of the point on the circumference of a circle which is rolling, and the point P position was given on the extreme left. So hope you have understood the topic on cycloid. In next class, we will start with involutes. Thank you.